Hey everybody, it is about 10:30, I think, and I'm here doing a live. This is day 13, 14. I don't remember. I've been actually doing lives. I know I missed this public live, but I have been live in a couple of groups. So I'm still on my journey, and I just wanted to pop in real quick because I am so grateful. Today was it was kind of it was a great day. Earlier, my I've been doing this 30-day challenge where I am outside by like 5:30 in the morning, uh, working out, either running or walking. I had sciatica, and I think I posted the other day. My live was a dark live because I was in pain. I have like a messed up ankle. I have to go get an X-ray on it to see if it's arthritis or what it is, and I also have sciatica in the other leg. So it's like I'm hobbling. But the funny thing is, I still was really joyful today. I got up this morning. My daughter wanted to come with me, which was really sweet. So for the last 2 mornings, she's gotten up and been outside with me before 6 a.m. We're walking around the complex. I'm trying to not overdo it. But it was so great to see my influence on her. That was what was really inspiring for me, is because she's like, Mommy, I want to do this with you. I think this is really great that you're doing it. And I'm really adamant that this is about me disciplining myself, and making my body as my slave, making my body my slave, and do what I say it's going to do, not giving into the pain or complacency or I talked about this a couple days ago. Like, you're in a place where you're stuck because some bad things happened, and I didn't want to stay there anymore. So I'm disciplining myself to move forward. And I was so overjoyed by the fact that she got up and been disciplined. She's We got in from church a little bit ago, and we actually had a whole conversation around the coronavirus and how to keep ourselves safe, and how to make sure that we're not we're a large group, we're a large congregation. So, and that's the kind of the caution, is large groups of people are where you can find more opportunity to come in contact and be contaminated. So we were having some preventative measures. We have a doctor in our congregation who went through the whole CDC checklist with us today, which was really awesome. Cleared up some questions I had. As a licensed professional, I have hospital grade products that I use to protect my practice, which, of course I'd have to. And I wanted to be reassured that the products that I have for my home are just as effective. So I was able to ask some really great questions, and or at least I think they were great, but ask some questions and get some really great answers from her. So shout out to Dr. Patricia Pickens. Thank you so much for all that you did in the last couple of days to really help educate us. And it really was clarifying from just a human perspective. I have all the information that I need to for my practice. I'll be back in tomorrow. I'm seeing clients the rest of the week. My shop is completely safe. No need to worry. Again, hospital grade cleaners and disinfectants. I am going in there and re-cleaning everything before I start in the morning. I'll be re-cleaning in between clients, so it's all good. But I'm just super grateful because I feel very taken care of. One of the things that I've shared before is just my insecurities from feeling not taken care of as a kid, growing up in the household that I did, and I'll be sharing more of that if I haven't. Just growing up in the time that I did, in the place that I did, a child of divorce, dealing with the challenges that come from that. I spent a lot of time growing up just feeling insecure and not worth it. Then getting sick, having cancer, dealing with the fibroadenomas and the cysts that I had in and all over my body. I've had them head to toe. I've had them removed, so I have scars all over. And the insecurity from that, not feeling that I'd be good enough, not feeling accepted. But to feel so taken care of today, that there were people who are planning how to make sure that we're healthy and that we stay healthy in our congregation, in our meetings. And we're like a close congregation. It's like over 300 members, but we're in each other's lives like daily. One of my sisters in Christ like literally lives down the block. She drove us to church. She's picked us up early. I'm in her house. She cooked dinner for us. We take care of her. Like, it's very close knit. And if you don't have a community like that and the support, it's really hard to navigate challenges like this. I know some people who are so alone, and I want to reach those people to say you don't have to be. There's a family, there's a place, there's community for you. And that's really what I'm just super grateful that I have that and that I can offer that to other people who may be in need. So that was what I wanted, to share tonight. 5 o'clock is going to come really early, so I'm about to head to bed because after I get up to do my next day of this challenge, I have to then get my family fed, and then I'm off to see clients tomorrow again. Oh, and I don't know if I shared this. The Purse Project went great. I'll be sharing some pictures from that. Thank you so much for everybody who donated. And I keep getting questions about when's it happening again? When's it going to happen? As soon as I know, I will let you guys know. But stay safe out there. Please make sure you're washing your hands. And like for 20 seconds with soap and water. I know this seems so... Didn't we learn to wash our hands in kindergarten, right? But it seems like that's not the case because this thing wouldn't be spreading as rapidly as it is if we were doing this. So please wash your hands. Remind your kids to wash their hands. I saw this meme. It was terrible, but it was so funny. Just like this father was picking his kid up from school. The school, unfortunately, there was like, I don't know if a staff member tested positive. Seems like kids are more resilient and they're not really getting it as much, but unless they have like immune system compromises. But this father was picking up his kid and he was literally spraying him down with disinfectant. Don't go to that extreme, please. Literally, arms hit. The kid was standing there like, oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. Poor kid. I felt so bad for him. But just make sure your kids are washing their hands. You're washing your hands frequently, not touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. And we're going to beat this thing together. I know my community, my church, we're fighting really hard to make sure that we're taking care of each other, making sure the elderly are taken care of. Just think, what can you do tomorrow to make sure to take care of someone else? Even if that means you're sick, stay home. Even if that means you're sick, stay home. If you're sick, stay home, please. If that's not it, and it's something else, please make sure you're doing something kind for somebody. Let's not discriminate against people. Just because someone's Asian does not mean they have the coronavirus. Because somebody sneezes does not mean they have the coronavirus just because they have a cough. Please, let's be kind to each other. No fights, no hurting people. Let's just love up on each other, okay? Hope you're having a great night, and I will be back on again tomorrow at some point. I'll probably be in my studio at some point because I'm going to be there all day. I have a long day ahead of me. So, yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.